welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on last year's national champion, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Wildcats offense will come out first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Looking to pass. It's Boley. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second and short now after that completion. The give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Great place to start for this offense. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up forced.
Unleashes one deep. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that focus as the season goes along?
It's really tough, and that's one thing this coaching staff's really been trying to focus on is just to take one opponent at a time, regardless of where they're ranked, regardless of where you're playing. You've got everybody's attention. You're the #1 team in the country midway through the year, David, but there are tough challenges ahead.
Well, and it's hard to get your players' attention because you start thinking you're good. We've got to get better every week, every practice, and sometimes that #1 ranking makes you not work as hard, gets you a little bit complacent, so that's the job of this coaching staff moving forward.
They knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Toss sweep right. Shows him the stiff arm. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Boley. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on first down.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. On the run, it's Fletcher. Runs through a tackle. Oh, it's out! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Going right to work up top. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quick handoff. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a man, it's Bowling. Here's the pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to test the right side with this one. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kentucky will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Taylor. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And that is no... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense goes on the attack on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Platt. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on third and short. Quick completion on the out. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Brown. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. The throw to the outside is complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
I think he does a really good job on this second down play of being very decisive, getting north-south, making the play, and now setting up a much better third down. That's a play we can continue to run even on third down right now.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Bowling. Got rid of it just in time.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Sneaks it in. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Kick is in the air. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. That's reeled in. It's Taylor. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Across the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Makes the catch. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on. They will score! Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kentucky, 7.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. To the air, it's Bowling. Oh, they're after him. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling an intriguing one so far in Fayetteville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Good timing on the quick out. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Quick release on the RPO. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Oh, a lot of space. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. That pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Grab near the marker. It's Taylor. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, a field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on.
Touchdown, Arkansas! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Bowling. using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Zimmerman. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Rodriguez. There he goes. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Wildcats have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Leaves it with the back. Just ran him over. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. And the Wildcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Scanning the field, it's Boley. Snagged in the middle, it's Jones. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls it in, it's Payne. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Platt. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Now setting up shop in the red zone. Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up for the first and goal. And the Razorbacks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Here we go. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's going for the goal line. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. He'll keep it on the sneak. Scores on the sneak. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances. All up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Power football with the run. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Dropping back, it's Boley. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Washington. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Safe completion on the screen. It's a seam wide open. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the team.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad close. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Caught in the backfield. It's Platt. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball. He just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Rides to back and leaves it. Shakes off the defender. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Jackson will throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense,